Mimi kiromudi napona kupona. Nagwani ndaksoro kwa kabili ya family. Rapa kwanza kai nini? Maka nyumbu gambira mazo kama banja kabushi ne. Mzee kama banja
Please. Okay, good morning. Let us share the link. Let us share the link. Let us invite our teams. Let us invite our teams. Let us go the numbers. We are 19 on the chart. We are 19 on the chat. I want to welcome you here today. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning in my country, Uganda, 7 minutes past 10 a.m. East African Standard Time. And we're going to be using an hour here. We're going to be using an hour here. And we get this done. Okay? We get this done.
Okay. Right. All right. Welcome. Let us continue sharing the link and we go the numbers. I want to welcome everyone here. Okay, I should get some co-hosts here. I should get some co-hosts here. Okay. I should get some cohorts here. Yes, my leader Saulo, but you don't have the audio on. Huh? Okay, I should make you a co-host here. I'm choosing to work with you today. Who else? Okay, let me see. Who wanna be my co-host again here? Let me see. Just see. Let me give me your name in the chat if you wanna be a co-host with me here today. Just go to the chat, write your name there. You wanna be a co-host. You wanna be a co-host? You wanna be a co-host? Oh, you wanna be a co-host? Go to the chat, write your name. I'm not audible enough. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I will be. Hey. Okay. I believe I am. Ah. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. I believe I'm audible, right? Okay. 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 Ah, this thing is just making a lot of noise. You are audible now. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Catherine, thank you. I'm audible. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I know the things of ICT. I know the things, some little bit of it. I'm not a joking subject. Okay, I want to welcome you and let us keep growing the numbers. We're just 26 on the chat. This is so small because I believe we have teams, we have people who would like to understand more about this business. Don't fear, I'm not going into technical analysis and all of that. No, I'm just doing something that everyone can understand, even if someone is seeing Royalq for their very first time, they can understand what I'm sharing this very morning. Okay, you can go to the chat and write for me your name and perhaps your country. Let us know where that's from. My name is Kasvante Abdul Karim Abe. Times it is okay to call me team leader Abe. At times it is okay to call me Abe 256. If you feel like you can call me Kasvante, whatever I feel like calling me. I have nothing like complaint. I have nothing like issues. Call me what you feel comfortable with. But that is me here. Okay. Got the chat right for me. Got the chat right for me, your country. Let us know you're joining us from. Um, Ni Ajay from Ghana. Am I pronouncing it right? This one is Lala D, South Africa. K. Mugisha Goton of Uganda. Patrick is joining us from Italy. Okay, you see, we have even people from Italy. This one is Taiwo. I had a friend called Taiwo, and this lady wanted to start business. She's Nigerian. I don't know if you're the one or this one, someone else. I don't know. But I was following up with her, and she disappeared. I don't know what happened on the way. Anyway, maybe the Nigerian economy, like everyone is talking about it. I don't know if that's the case. Anyway, but she disappeared just like the Bachers. Who read about the Bachers? Anyway, this one is Florence from Nigeria, Denista, Uganda. We have Mulinde Timothy, Uganda. We have this one is Boniface from Nairobi, Kenya. Hilary is from Uganda. You're welcome, and nice to have you here. Okay, let me see who have I not mentioned yet. Catherine, where are you? Okay, please continue, continue, continue. You're just 35. This one is my brother. Okay, this one is okay. This one is my brother Arafat Ali from Uganda. This one is Delian Caro from Rwanda. This one is Catherine Nampeo from Uganda. Okay, nice having you here, Nampeo. So Nampeo, Mwedi Nampeo, am I right? Agnes Chichi is from Italy. Okay, Royalq. This one is Royalq. So you are Royalq from Uganda. What is your name, Mr. Royalq? Mr. or Mrs. Royalq? Ntirampeba. Oh, from Burundi. I will pronounce these names whether they like or not. I will have to pronounce them. We are getting started in the next few minutes. Please write your name and your country. Promote your country, guys. Promote your motherland. Let us know where that's from. Promote your country. Promote your country. Promote yourself. Promote your country. You are the best project you can ever work on. If you promote yourself, and you are putting yourself in a position of winners. People always want to work with the people who are always on the top, the people that are always on board, the people that are always heard, seen, and participating all the time. So please promote yourself. Use this opportunity. When I say go to the chat, write your name and your country, use that opportunity, because maybe you are this person that doesn't post on the groups of the crypto ambassadors. Maybe you don't always participate in the Zooms. You don't have the opportunity, perhaps. Maybe you are not this big team leader that is always speaking here and there. So when you get an opportunity like this one, please promote yourself. Write your name, write your country. As simple as that. Don't be so economical, guy. You understand? Okay, this one is Johnson from Ghana. This one Samuel from Ghana. So West Africans are taking this thing over. I see basically I'm seeing Italy, I'm seeing Uganda, I'm seeing Ghana. I've seen I think Nigerian. What is the problem with Nigerians? Okay, let me see which country will have the least people. I've not seen anyone from South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this one is Tom's Uganda. Do we have South Africans here? Okay, we have Lalad. Okay, South Africa. Okay, nice having you here. Anyone else? Okay, we have one person from Burundi. Have Sunday Paul from UAE. Okay, nice having you. Go to the chat, write your name, write your country. Where are you coming from? Where are you getting me from? 15 minutes. Past 10 a.m. This one is Letty from Zimbabwe. You see, Letty, you are keeping quiet, yet Zimbabwe needs promotion. Okay. Guys, Zimbabwe, anyone else from Zimbabwe? So we have UAE, we have Zimbabwe, we have Uganda, we have Ghana, we have Burundi, we have Italy, we have Rwanda, we have Kenya, Nairobi, basically, and then we have Let me see who else. Nigeria, we have a few people. Okay, we have Taiwo and Kashmir from Nigeria. Okay, and then okay, let me see. Okay. I think those are the people we have here. So those are the countries we have this morning. Those are the countries we have this morning. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 41 on the chat. Continue inviting your teams. And please, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Billionaire ambassador from Nigeria. Wow. Billionaire ambassador from Nigeria. Hey, this person has reminded me of one thing. When I was seated with leader Julius, doing the rough work of, this team, the crypto ambassadors. I don't know if leader Julius is here. This team, the crypto ambassadors, before was not called that name. So, okay, I think I should not go into that story. For those people that have been here for some, you knew it was called another name, but then time came on and we had to get a new name. So I remembered something in that process when we are seated, trying to find different names, trying to. Anyway, we are 44. I want to welcome you. And please do yourself a favor, keep yourself here until the presentation is done. Some people have a tendency. They have just started watching this and then they are taken off. So you end up not to get, when you try to serve two masters at the same time, at times, you lose both of them. You find out you have not gotten the message from the Zoom and you're not paying total attention to the other particular area or the other particular thing that you're trying to take over. So please keep yourself here to the end. At exactly 11, I'll be, I'll be, closing up this Zoom. Okay. Basically, like I usually say, when you don't understand what you sell or when you don't understand the product you have, you can't sell it very well. That's why we take a lot of time understanding the particular businesses we do. I have my brother Ali here. Ali is this person that is in the, we call it welding. He constructs the doors, the windows, those metallic stuff. So it takes time to understand the measurements. It takes time to understand what material works on the gates. It takes time to understand what material works in the window. If you're to make a bed, what kind of maybe materials you're going to use, the colors. So it takes time. I've given that an example of Arafat, but of course we have even the other areas. When you go to of fashion, you're in a boutique like me here, when you go to teaching, whatever area you can think about, it takes time. You have to learn and understand to be able to pursue or to get success from that particular area. So it is only in this business where people think they can wake up in one day and they get started with the business and then they get the success tomorrow, even when they don't understand. Maybe you are right. We have seen some people that have become successful in this industry without becoming professionals. Yes, but I think we should call this luck. I don't know what I'm saying. Some people will say there's no luck in business. You must be a hard worker. Of course, but of course, when I talk about luck, this is what I mean. That this person has just gotten started. They don't know so much about what they are doing, but maybe in the process, they get some people under them that maybe know what they are doing. As they become successful, even this person becomes successful. Now, that's what I call luck. There is a hard work going on, maybe not basically being done by this person. There is a company I used to work with some time before. There was a lady called Hajara, and this lady was making some good money in that particular company, but herself, she wasn't so much a hard work. She had these metallic people under her team that were working so hard. And Hajar was successful. She was buying buildings. She was driving nice cars. She was living that luxurious life. Yet she was not putting in so much of the effort. But again, she took the. Now, this is my word to you before we get started with the presentation. That when you don't understand what you do, it is hard to sell that particular product or that thing you're doing, whether it is a service or a product. But again, if you decide to keep this particular product or service on yourself, may I call it being selfish? My point is here, if you keep yourself the only person that knows this, you'll find out that you can't be lucky if it is all about luck. You can't be lucky like Hajara, if you are getting my point. You can't be lucky like her because you have not taken the initiative. You have not done anything as far as promoting your product is concerned. Now, what is my main point here? My main point is you need at least to let people know about your product. Yesterday, on one of our teams, basically the Luganda speakers know that I was trying to check. I was just trying to think about something that when we are doing other businesses, we promote them. We talk about them. You can simply tell your neighbors that you are into welding. You can simply tell your brothers and sisters that you started up a drug shop. You can simply tell your exes that you have, started a restaurant. When you have hobbies and orgies, you can simply tell them about your new boutique, everything we do. But then I was puzzled. I was having a question that is still scratching my head even up to the moment, that why do we find it hard to talk about this business that we do? Basically, I will talk about Royalq in particular. However much I'm talking about the MLM industry at large, but Royalq. Why do we find it hard to talk about it to our friends, to our brothers and sisters, to the OGs, and so on and so forth? Why? I mean, one of the people that were in the group was saying that it is because people have the fear, they fear to talk about it. Why do they fear? This is the game. Why do they fear? They fear just because they don't believe it is real business. Now, the only reason as to why people here are still working alone, the only reason as why people here are not leveraging like you have seen leader Julius, the only reason, okay, let us simplify this. Let me first share my screen just one moment here. This is not my topic, but let me just share my screen just one moment. And I show you, this is my Royalq, my Royalq account. Today, as I woke up, Today, as I woke up, look at this. Today, as I woke up, this was $50. Here, as I woke up, it was 50. From the morning to this moment, it is $58 on my Royalq account. And when you try to check down here, you see team qualification, meta bonus, team qualification, meta bonus, team qualification, meta bonus. You will see directly whatever you see these things, these ones. You see these ones. Now, those things cannot come. These things cannot come unless you have decided to talk about your opportunity to your friends. Some people say, I don't have the testimonies to share. I want to break this ice. I want to open your mind here. Whenever you sit down and you say, I will not talk about my business because I don't have the testimonies to share, because I've not made big results. Trust me, you never talk about your opportunity. You know why? It's because you have it in your mind that you should convince these people. No, what we do here is not convincing. What we do here is educating. One, we inform, then two, we educate these people about what we have. And we are not even attached to the results. Whether they gain or not, our role is to tell them. Once you tell them, they will find themselves out whether they need to start or they don't. Now, the main fear, someone has written here that people fear because of the past experiences. Yes, that point is valid. Some people think because they have been into that particular company and it choked their money. Now even this one is going to do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. Myself, I think over 6 companies have stolen my money. Even before I started Royalq, there was a company that had stolen my money. That is why I found it so hard to start, because I had lost my money in the past company, and Leader Julius was inviting me for this. So I didn't have any coins on me, but again, I had to start because I was in, the situation was not so good. So I had to find ways. That's not my point. This is what I want to make. That, when you fear to tell these people about your business, you're not going to do it to the top of your efforts. Why? Because you fear, you think maybe as I'm going to meet particular this person A, now my brother may find me. And then they ask me, what are you doing? Then how will I explain? Then you don't take any actions. So then you think, so what if I'm talking to my neighbor and then my mother finds me? What will she think? You see? So you have this good opportunity, but you are keeping it for yourself, not telling your neighbors, not telling your brothers and sisters, not telling your siblings, not telling your relatives, not telling your OGs and OBs. You're not talking to anyone about this particular opportunity. But when you see the testimonies that are shared in the groups, the question you raise, what capital? Yet you don't even have the capital, like the one that person is using. What capital? What is their capital? May I usually say, don't mind what this particular person's capital is. Put the focus on how can I grow capital to make profits. Some people ask what capital, as if they have it, they're going to put it in. And after asking, when you tell them this person is using 5,000, they are like, this business is for rich people. You see the reasons that's why we don't answer what capital is that person using. Ladies and gentlemen, make things simple. For yourself, simplify the business. Put the focus on letting people know you have done. Just like I gave an example, when you open up a restaurant, when you open up a boutique, when you open up a school, whatever, you inform your friends and the relatives and everyone. It is the same thing you're supposed to do here. Let people just know you are into crypto trading. Don't mind what they will have to say. That is the only problem we are facing. You're starting to think about what they will tell you. What will they think of you? Does it matter? No. Because themselves, when they are starting something, they don't think about what you will have to say or what you will think of them. I want to open your brains today. Stop thinking of what people will think of you when you tell them about the opportunity you have. Stop today. Decide to stop today. Stop saying I'm waiting to have big testimonies. You will not have the testimonies today. You will not. And whenever you fear to start, you never start. Whenever you fear to start, you will never start. Please decide to take action. Okay. The main goal here on this Tuesday basically is to make sure we understand the Royalq opportunity. Like I usually say, why Royalq? Me, last time I was talking to my brother Arafat, I don't know if he's still here, and I told him that welcome leader campus. When I'm looking at business, I'm looking at a time. I'm looking at a time when it will be that I'm collecting only $1, only one. I'm not talking about many dollars. Only $1. Have you seen those team qualifications, those ones? I'm working at a time when that thing, those 0.0 things you have seen, can be $1. That whenever it drops in 2, it is $1. 2, it is $1. 2, it is $1. Imagine if it was $1, whatever. Let me share again. Let me share again. And start imagining, what if whatever we have here was $1? Look at this. What if whatever team qualification note you're seeing here was $1? This is 0.008, 0.09, 0.04, 0.002, 0.01, 0.02, 0.08, 0.04, you see? Now, what if whatever you're seeing here was $1? What if whatever I'm seeing there, or what you have seen, was $1? If the zeros are compounding and totaling up to 58, what if whatever 0 point something you have seen was $1? Let me see answers in the chat. And those 0.0s turn to $1? Let me see in the chat. Can a time come and they turn to $1? Let me see answers in the chat. Is it possible for those zeros to turn from 0.0 to $1? Let me see answers in the chat. Is it possible? Let me see who says it is possible. If you think it is possible, give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat. Thank you, leader, team leader Saul. Timmy, thank you. Ibith, thank you. Thompson, thank you. Sunday, thank you. It's possible. Yes. Now, let me ask you another question. Please answer. If it is possible, Habiba, thank you. If it is possible, thank you, Catherine. If it is possible, now tell me, what am I supposed to do? I'm not asking what you are supposed, because this is mine now. If I want to turn this to $1, because it's 0.0 something, now, what am I supposed to do to make it turn to $1? That whenever it is popping in, it is $1, $1, $1 from 0.0. From what am I supposed to do? Please advise me now. I need your advice, guys. What am I supposed to do to make sure whatever pops in is $1? Please, can you help me with some pieces of advice? Just help me. I want to put this thing to another level. Please help me. Give me the answers. What am I supposed to do to make sure those 0.0s are becoming $1? Let me see some answers. Please don't be economical. Advise me. I want your advice. Let me see. Keep sharing this opportunity to friends. Thank you, Leader Saul. More efforts on team awareness. That is Thompson. Thank you. Talk about the business. That is Patrick. Thank you. Keep sharing the opportunity. That is Billionaire Ambassador. Thank you. Share and encourage trading. Habiba. Thank you. Boniface says, you continue working very hard in sharing the business. That is Boniface. Thank you. Sell the business to more people. Catherine. Thank you. Raisin says, adding more capital. Oh, okay. Raisin. Okay. Okay. Most of the people are telling me, put in more capital and share the business. That is Rosette. Okay. Now, Rosette and Raisin. Let me first tell you this. Those results you have seen have nothing to do with my trading capital. That you have seen there have nothing to do with my trading capital. They have nothing to do with my trading capital. Completely nothing. Completely. These are team building results. These are team building results. Just one. Okay, guys. Now, sorry about that. Just an emergency. Okay, now my point is here. Those Raisin and Rosette, those users have nothing to do with trading. It is total team building results. And you have seen the pieces. Now, the pieces of advice that have been given to me in the chat, please check them. Those are the pieces of advice that I'm bringing back to everyone in this call. You want to have those results coming to you. You want to have compound to $1, whatever drop that is coming in is $1 plus. Please do the same advice or do the same things they have told me to do in the chat. Check the chat and see the advices that have been given to me. Those are the same advices that I'm giving to everyone here. Think of a time when you are making $1. Eh? Okay, think of a time when you have, let me say, 20,000 people. And from these 20,000 people, listen to me clearly. From these 20,000 people, you are taking $1 from each of them every month. Only $1 monthly. You have 20,000 people, but you are just taking $1 from each of them every month. How much will that be? Let me see answers in the chat. How much will that be? If you have 20,000 people, but you are taking $1 each of them every month, what will be your monthly earning? Let me see. Let me see the answers in the chat. What will be your monthly earning from that side? You have 20,000 people. You're just picking one each of them. What will be your monthly earning? $20,000. $20,000. $20,000. Everyone here has gotten the answer. It is $20,000. Guys, I feel like asking another question. How would your life look like? Okay, I think I'm not raising it well. What are the things you would do? Huh? Okay. How would your family be? No. What could be your lifestyle if you are making $20,000 every month? Am I raising it well? I don't even know to bring this question well. Okay. What kind of life? Oh, okay. No. Where do you see yourself if you were making it $20,000 every month? I think now this is better. Where would you be? What kind of lifestyle? What would you be doing? If you are making $20,000 every month, Because, guys, I want to tell you something. Patrick says comfortable. Comfortable. Okay. Guys, do you know that Royalq can give us that money? Do you know that Royalq can give us money? And this is where the money can come from. Let me share my screen. Allow me share my screen. The sky would be the limit. Guys, today basically, I'm not going to open the other PDF. I'm just going to open here alone. Let me see if it has, okay, it is still there. Now, let me show you this. 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 User benefits. User benefits. When you open your Royalq and you come to user benefits. Okay. Guys, look at this very critically. Look at this. Look at this. When you activate your Royalq account, that very day you have started, you become a V1 or a junior broker. You understand? That day, if you have a friend and you share your link to this friend, okay? And you share your link to this friend, okay? And they activate that very day, you'll make $30. Okay? And when you make that $30, you can enjoy it that very day if you want. But look at this. If on that very day, this person starts trading and they make profits from the fuel fee that the robot charges them, you'll make 20% of that. For example, you have started today and you recruited Abe today. Abe puts in capital and they start trading and they make $100 as their profit today. Royalq gives you $20. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at the requirements down here that you need to go from a V1 or from a junior broker to a middle broker. Just 20 people. Invite 20 people. If you can, invite 20 people. All invite and activate 3 junior brokers and reach your team to 20 junior brokers within your team. This is what it means. If 3 people are using your link, and then maybe you personally, oh, these 3 people are bringing in the other 17 to make it 20, there's no problem. But provided you have 20 people, now you qualify to be a V2, or who we call a middle broker. But I want to put more focus. I want to put more focus here. Look at these things I'm going to write here, guys. Okay, let me first go to this. Okay, that is for the junior broker. Now, middle broker. When you get 20 people, because people usually ask, what are the qualifications of becoming a V2? What is ranking up? Yesterday, I was asking some of my team members, are you interested in ranking up? I was surprised that some people, I don't know whether the topic I used, the terminology I used was hard. Some people couldn't even get what I was saying. And we always want to teach these people. Anyway, that's not the topic. Now, guys, if you become a V2 or a middle broker, now you have seen how to become a middle broker. When you become a middle broker, the earnings are changing now, you see? The earnings are changing now. It is 40 USDT, and the reward is now 30% here. You see that? It is 30%. Then we are saying, what are the qualifications? We are saying, what are the qualifications? The qualifications are very simple. You can decide to recruit 450 people yourself alone if you want. Now someone is there saying, this thing is hard. Me, I cannot do this business. It is very hard. What? 450? Guys, let me tell you this.
I think some people here have already heard me saying this. Me, I stopped counting as this year was starting. I stopped counting when I had recruited 500 people in this business. 500 as this year was starting. So this is today is 31st of August. We are heading to November. I don't remember now how many I've recruited, because even yesterday I recruited my one person. Yesterday I recruited one. So I don't count the numbers. Me, I don't know. Where are these people? Some of them have quit the business. Some of them are there, but they are dormant. But then, is that a problem to me? No, it is not. Why? Because my goal is bigger than these dormant people. My dream is bigger than the people that are quitting. Because the world has people, the world has over, okay, it is 7 point something like 8 billion people. That means the world is having over 8 billion. 8 billion. Now, why should I focus on the 300 that are quitting? Why should I focus on the 500 that are dormant? Is this even making sense? No. Because I know when we go to calculations on what we call the 20, the 20, is it, what is the name of this rule? Let me check. What is it called? What is this rule? 10, is it a 210 rule? I'm forgetting the name of this rule. Which states that, or which shows that when you recruit 10 people, I'm forgetting the name of the rule, but it shows like this. When you recruit 10 people, expect the 2 to be very active. Only 2 when you have recruited 10. Now, because I know this rule, I'm forgetting the name of it. Someone maybe can help me in the chat there with the name. When you recruit 10 people, only 2 will be active. Meaning that when you recruit 100, okay, when you recruit 100, only 20 will do something, okay, and amongst the 20, expect it. Now someone is telling me that the meeting ID is invalid, yet it is the same link we are using here. Africa, Uganda, this world, this planet. Now, imagine, even on this 20, expect around 4 to 8 people to be working to the top of their efforts. Only that number. Get a point? This rule is working everywhere. Let me give you an example. If you have a business, a physical business, on the people that come to bargain, how much is this? How much is this? How much is this? How many buy? You will find out that when people that ask, what is the price of this? What is it? Only 2 or 3 or 4 will buy from you. Yet the numbers that are bargaining are many. Some people even come to a point when you have told them the real price that you are selling, the minimum or the last of it, and they say, okay, I will come back. You see, this rule is working everywhere. Anyway, now my goal is so big that I cannot focus on those ones that are quitting. Because why? Maybe their goal was to just get their robot activated and then they quit. Maybe they have failed to understand the business and they are not willing. Maybe. Me, what I do, I put what they are supposed to get in place. Because I cannot cook food, I cannot go to the garden, I cultivate the food, I cultivate the land, I plant, I weed, then I bring the food at home, I harvest, then I prepare this food, I cook, then I bring it on table, then I put even the fork, then I again use the fork to pick the food from the plate and I put it into your mouth. Huh? So people who like that stuff are not in my team. I don't do such. Hey, okay, now when you feel like going, you go. I have no issues. Now, that's not my point. My point is here. I don't remember the numbers. I'm getting that from here. That there's a person that thinks that 450 is so big. Oh. Where will I get these people? That is a very big number. Who told you it is a very big number? It is just because you think it is big. Hey, it is just because you think it is a big number. But it is not a big number, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, you can decide to recruit 450, or you can decide to have this. You can decide to have, you can decide to invite 5 people direct using your link. Then you have 3 middle brokers. Then in different lines, 1, 2, 3. They should not be only under this one. One should be here, one here, and another one here. Do you get that point? If you're to rank up to another rank, get a point? These people should be in lines A, B, C, not in A. Even if you may have a line where I have 9 V2s in one line, 9, and that cannot give me another rank. You get? That cannot give me another rank. So I think you need to understand that you need to have these people in different lines. Okay? That is one. So now, when we go to the next, so I think you have seen this. You have seen this. The other thing we can talk about, this one we have seen. Have 5 direct people, have 3 middle brokers, or the V2s, then grow your team to 100. You qualify to become a V3, or who we call an advanced broker. So you choose what is easy. You choose what is comfortable. Okay? You choose what is comfortable for you. You get a point? Hmm? 38. You get a point? So, ladies and gentlemen, now that is the qualification. But there's something here that I want you to look at critically. The list is. I want you to look at this critically. I want you to look at this critically. When you become a V2, or when you become a middle broker, you do not only make the $40 as your activation gain. Not only that, you do not only stop on getting this. You don't stop only on getting this 30%, okay, from the fuel fees. You don't stop there, but you also come down here. Look at this critical, ladies and gentlemen. When you are a V2 and you recruit one person, you make $40, okay? When this person you have recruits another person under them, okay? Let's say Y. Now, this person makes their $30 because they have recruited one person direct, but you, because you are a V2, you make extra 10. You are a rank above of them. You see that? And this goes to infinity. This goes to infinity. There is no limited generation that when it reaches maybe the 20th generation, it stops. No. This goes to infinity. The same applies to the team quantifications, and the same that applies to the direct quantifications. It goes down to infinity. You get my point? No matter the generation, you will still get your $10 as a bonus. I hope I'm making this clear. Are we on the same track? Let me see if people are still following. Are we on the same track? Let me see. If you're still following, give me one in the chat. You're still following, give me one in the chat. Give me one in the chat. Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you, AB. Thank you, Patrick. You're still following and you're learning. Give me one in the chat. Thank you, Team Leader Saul. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kufo. Sorry, Kufo Samuel. Thank you. Abiba, thank you. You're still following? You're still following? Give me one in the chat. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you. Give me one in the chat if you're still following and you're learning. You see, because the P2 is such advantageous. Thank you, Lalad, and everyone else. Thank you, Rosette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You see, guys, you see why ranking up is important? It is that you do not only gain from the people you have recruited, but also the team. And what I like about Royalq, in those other companies where I was before, these companies have always had the list of the last generation, that when it reaches particular generation, now you don't make any more money. Okay? Because now it has exceeded the generation they expect. But with the Royalq, it goes down, down, down. There's no limit. There's no last generation. it continues growing. This is why I said that it is possible to compound this 0.0000 $1 if you still remember. Now, let me ask you a question. Is it possible for us to make a $20,000 as our payment or as our monthly pay? Is it possible? If you believe it is possible, give me a yes in the chat. Is it possible for us, if you are understanding what I'm teaching, is it possible for us to make a $20,000 every month if we become serious with this business? Is it possible? Is it possible? Can someone wake up in 1 month and their total earning is $20,000 in that line, like we have been seeing? Let me see. Let me see if you believe it is possible. Now, some people are here. When you tell them write a one in the chat, they don't. When you say ask a question, they don't. They are not even quitting. They are not even participating in anything, but they are learning and they want this to be beneficial to them. I want to tell you something. God is looking at you like this. He sees how economical you are. He sees how selfish you are. You can't even write the yes, and you think he will give you his results. Oh, let me tell you, with experience, nothing will happen. Nothing completely. You keep on fighting. I'm talking to people. People are not starting because they're economical. God knows when he gives you people, able to even share with them anything. He has seen what you're doing here. Okay, thank you everyone that is sharing. It is possible, ladies and gentlemen. It is possible, very possible, Stephen says. Very possible. Guys, think of a day. Don't tell me what will happen, but just think of a day when you will wake up one day, if you are still here, because this time is coming. If you are still here, I want to give you assurance. If you are here and you are building this business and you are serious and you are looking at the future and you are not giving excuses, you are not fearing to tell your relatives, you are not fearing to tell your friends, your spouses, and your LPs and the OGs and your churchmates and your workmates and whatever. If you are not fearing, you're doing the necessary work you're supposed to do. I want to give you assurance that one day you'll wake up with the $20,000 on your account. Trust me. Trust me. Tell yourself, I'm not living here until I'm making $20,000 every month at least, because the possibilities are there. Do you know why? You only need to have 20,000 people. 20,000. Let me tell you, if you think it is impossible, let me tell you, in the crypto ambassadors, now, when I talk about crypto ambassadors, where most of us here belong, when I talk about crypto ambassadors, I'm not talking about the whole of the Royalq. I'm not talking about leader ABCD leader. No, I'm talking about the team that is led by Julius. That is the crypto ambassadors. Only in the crypto ambassadors, we are over 60,000 people. 60,000. If it is not even bigger than that. Only in the crypto ambassadors. Now, let me ask you a question. Is it possible for you to have 20,000 people in your team? Is it possible? Because people think when we talk about these figures, someone sits down and they say, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You are overselling this thing. It is very possible. Let me tell you something. That can happen to you in the next 1 year. I'm not giving you false hope. It is about you to see it is false hope. But me, I'm not giving you false hope. That can happen in the next 1 year. Okay. When we end this Zoom, I want you to, only that he's busy, you may not get what you want. Okay, me I can, but okay. I was going to give you a task to go and inbox leader Julius and ask him How many people, I don't know if he knows, how many people join his team in 1 month? You'll get to understand. Only that it is hard to count. I know it is hard to monitor because people are many. Maybe when you tell him one day, he can count. But anyway, guys, it is very possible. The same thing that is happening to the V2s. Let us go and see the V3. Let us go and see the V3. Go and see the V3. Okay. Now, with those qualifications, you now qualify to be middle broker or a V3. Now, once you become a V3, but this, ladies and gentlemen, now from 40, now we are making 50. Whenever I share you're making 50 USDT. Okay? Then, when the robot charges your people the trading gas fee, you share 40% of that. There's also what we call the peer award. Now, this one, I think ever since I started here, I have never talked about this one. The peer award works from V3, not even on the V2. It starts from the V3 and above. Guys, you see when I say ranking up is important, this is one of the things I mean. When I say you need to rank up, this is what I mean. You see the peer award, this is how it works. Let me show you. If you are a V3, okay, you're an advanced broker. May I want to use this V's. Okay, if you're a V3 and you have someone under you that is a V3, understand me very well. In Royalq, you are not allowed to, we call it what? You are not allowed to make money. I want to simplify it. You're not allowed to make money from a person who is with the ranker status. You're V3, and this person is also V3. Okay, when we go down to V2 rank, this is what happens. If you are V2 and you have a V2 under you, all the bonuses that are coming from this side that the V2 is supposed to make, they will be stopping on this V2 because you are on the same ranker status. You only continue making them when you become a V3. But when you are V3, and this one is also V3, now you start making the team reward. This one, the peer award, this one. You start making it. So this one starts from V3. It works on V3s and above. If you are V3 and you have a V3 under you, the bonuses that are coming from this side won't stop here. You continue also making some small 10% from this V3. You get my point? Yes, this one is a V3. Your V3 and this one is a V3. So the bonuses that we are coming from this side, as we have seen on the V2, would have been stopped by the person. But because you have worked so hard and now you are an advanced broker with V3, what is happening? Yeah, please don't disturb me. Okay? Don't disturb me. But because what is happening again? Don't want disturbances. Guys, are you still following? This thing is trying to misbehave over here. So you continue making what we call the peer award, which is the money you make even when you have a V3 under you. So the ranks, the bonuses don't stop here. You also make some bonuses from the same rank or from the person that is on the same rank with you. However, they will be small. That means you need to run quickly to V4 and you give a gap here. But remember, the goal is V6. The goal is V6. I don't know. Are you guys getting what I'm teaching? Is anyone getting what I'm trying to show or to teach here? Are you trying to get my point? It is already 11 a.m. Do you get what I'm trying to teach? Do you get it? If you're getting my point, just tell me yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So Guys, it means when you have V2 and you have a V2 under you, the V2 bonuses will disappear. When you have V2 and you have a V2 under you, in that line, the V2 bonuses will disappear because they will be stopping on this V2. Now that is when some V2s quit the business. I don't know. Owachichi. I don't know what is happening. When some people reach that level, you know what they do? They feel like the business is not paying anymore. So they quit. That's because they have V2. Now they have a V2 under them. The bonuses are stopping on this V2 under them. They are not getting anything because the bonuses are stopping on this one. Now they quit and they go and say, you know, the business was not paying anymore. Instead of ranking up to V3, I don't know what is the problem. I mean, instead of ranking up to V3 and continue making your bonuses, you make a decision to quit. I don't know. People decide to quit instead of going to the next rank. Then they wake up and they say, I'm very committed to this business. I want to be rich. There is no person that can become rich with that mindset. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. When you become V3, you continue making some peer award. It goes to the next ranks. So when you're V3, I'm ending on this. When you're V3, when you are on V3, when you're V3, when you're V3, when you're V3, Binance by BTC has reached a recent new low. Kali, we are not looking at trading. Okay. Now, when you are V3, you make 50. Please excuse me. Please excuse me. You are making 50 when you have recruited someone directly. When you have a V2, look at this. When you have a V2 under you in that leg and they recruit someone, okay, you make 10. But when you have a leg that is a V1 and they recruit someone under them, now you make extra 20. I don't know if you are getting me. Let me do this again. You are V3. When you recruit someone, you make 50. Now, you have a V2 leg, you have a V2 leg here, and then here, you have a V1 leg. You have a V1 leg. Here, when they recruit someone, you make extra 10. When they recruit someone this side, you make extra 20. Hey, I believe now it is understandable. Did you get my point? I'm ending it there. Did you get my point? Did you get my point? Did you get my point? Clear. Thank you, Habiba. Thank you, Habiba. Thank you, thank you. Guys, can I tell you something? My TikTok has started giving me money. People are joining my business from TikTok. Hello, sir. I have seen you talking about those things of Binance on TikTok. Please, what are they? Can you tell me those things? Some people even give a call. The things of Binance, the things of crypto, these things. I don't understand, but I want to start them. I want to save my money on Binance. Unless you have a question, I want to end here. I have a lot of work on my table here. So I have to get this done also. Unless you have a question, otherwise, I want to give you one piece of advice that look at the future, basically, with a better, should I call it sight? Okay, if you're using glasses, get better glasses. Get HD glasses if they are there. Get HD glasses. If you're looking at the future with the Royalq, some people always disappointed. No. Okay, it is a disappointment because some people start this business with a wrong with the wrong expectations. Some people think that maybe when they start with a capital of 1,000, they'll be making, I don't know, $50 every day. I don't know, $100 every day. I don't know what their goal is, but remember, when your expectations are right, even when the business is not producing to your expectation, you'll keep here. You're not simply taken off by the naysayers. That business is bad, you see. Me, I started it didn't give me results. ABCD started it, they were trading, but they were not making profits. What about those people that are making the profits? Either you can't be rich from that business. That business is for rich people, it needs big capital. Some people will tell you, now, me, I want to start, but I only have money to activate my account. What about trading capital? Where can I get trading capital? Yet I have showed you, you can recruit. You can recruit your friends. How can we use TikTok to promote this business? Because I post on it, but I don't get reply. Now this is the game. This is the very game. And this is the challenge that people are facing everywhere, not only on TikTok. And I'm here with the solution now. What thing do you know that you started it today and tomorrow you have the results of it? What is that? Even when you impregnate a woman today, you don't see the baby tomorrow. It takes 9 months. When it comes to these local businesses, you start it today, you start seeing some small results, some small results after 6 to 12 months. Local businesses, for those people that have tried them, you know you know what I'm trying to talk about. You start a local business, whatever you have started, to put it in line, and people start now knowing you are here, they should come and support small, 6 to 12 months. There's nothing that gives results tomorrow when you have started today. This is when people think that maybe what I made was wrong. This is when people think, I think what I started is, I'm not meant to be here. This is when people think, I think my age, my religion, my tribe, my culture, my gender, that is not fit for this. This is when people think, I think maybe I'm not educated. I don't deserve to do this. It's because of the wrong expectations. They want to start today and they reap the next day. It is because maybe they have heard of a person ABCD that has done it. When you go to check on this person must have been doing the same thing somewhere else before, not here. Now, when they came here, they just applied the art from that side. Then they brought it here. Now they started doing it, and things are shining. My point is simple. You can't have those big results that you want from TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, even if it is Twitter, Snapchat, or whatever. Tomorrow when you have started today. What am I trying to make? You have to keep doing it, even when things are not showing. I'm not going to share my TikTok account here, but I want to tell you something. Today you post, you get 10 likes, and the views are 200 or 3. The next day you post, you get 20 likes, but the views are around 1,000. Then you're like, why is it that the viewers are very many and I'm not, seeing these people, liking or even talking to me about this business? But The art is simple. Keep doing it. Don't give up. Keep doing it. Don't give up. In my country, okay, in English, we call them the crackheads. The crackheads keep on, and they keep on, and keep on, and at the end of the day, they make it. They are not beaten down by anyone. Not the economy, not the naysayers, not their relatives or spouses. No one breaks them down. They just know that if they keep doing it, the results will be coming. So you just have to keep on. Today it doesn't work out, you pump again tomorrow. Tomorrow it doesn't work out, you pump the next day. The next day doesn't work out, you pump the next day. Because you know your dream and the goal are so bigger than what you are seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Get my point? Do you get my point? You have to keep doing it. So stop expecting quick results. Stop expecting becoming rich in one day. Those people that are quitting, it is because they expected to become rich in the next 1 week. Hey, it doesn't work like that. Any other questions? In the next 5 minutes, we close this. We have 5 minutes to close. 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 You hear that business behind? Do you hear that business in my background? Imagine those people walk from area to area, from place to place, selling, but selling things of how much? Not even $1. When I talk money using my currency, people will not understand. Maybe the product they sell, maybe the largest or the highest or the one that with the biggest price they sell is of $0.25. $0.25. But they move from here to there, to there, to there, everywhere. And you have a business that you can sit in your house and just talk to one person and you make $30 minimum. And you make $40 and you make $50, you make 60, but you're keeping quiet with it. What you do best is giving excuses. You have a business that you can sit in your house in the comfort of your sofa sets and it touch your phone like this and you make $30 in 1 minute. 1 minute. Me, I don't understand. We have a business that you can sit in one place like this and you make $50, not even in 1 day, but in 10, 20 minutes. I don't understand. But you are keeping quiet deliberately and you are saying, people in my country, you have friends. These friends don't know what you are doing, but you are saying you are calling them your friends. Now, what kind of friends do you have yet they don't know what you are doing? Are they your friends? Are they your friends really? Are they your friends? They don't know what you are doing and they are saying they are your friends. Okay, let us end here because now people will say, this leader, most of the people have already gone away, which is okay. Hey, it is survival for the fittest. Hey, I want to thank you for being here to this moment. Ibe, Leader Campus, my brother Abe, Azo, Samuel, Achoki, Boniface, Catherine, Iti, Habiba, Lalad, Lamek, my brother from Kenya. My brother Lamek, I think we need to talk in books. How is Julius doing? Kulei, Lydia, Wilberforce, Pemba, Connie, Patrick, Raisin, Richard, Samuel Akufo, Taiwo, Timmy, Wiseman, and Henry. Anna, I think Anna's just coming. Okay, maybe she's here. So anyway, thank you for keeping it here to this moment. You know, when I was still in the media stuff, when we are closing a program, you know, you keep it very hot. Why am I telling you those things? Guys, thank you for keeping it here. If I was on the station, I would say, okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for keeping it 89.2. Now people are saying, thank you for keeping it here on this Zoom, and we meet up next Tuesday. I think we shall be doing it better and bigger. Make sure you always don't attend alone. Make sure you can apply the knowledge here. You can still start about Royalq better yourself, and make sure people know you're doing this. Don't fear to talk about it. Let people know you have it, and you make the money. Continue running the business. Don't feel ashamed. If it is your hustle that gives you a living, why should you feel ashamed? Why should you fear talking about it? It is your hustle. When you make the money, you enjoy it. And then you fear talk about where you get the money, yet it helps you do this and that.